These all set of lectures are going to be, say, experiences or thinkings that have evolved as I used to be a kid, and the schools and the people I have interacted and the way I see those things. And seriously, uh, I really remember many of my Christmases, and this was not planned earlier. Now, I will try to recall my exact experiences of the many Christmases I have witnessed. Now, I'm 32 officially, and so it's quite evident that I must have witnessed 32 Christmases, but it's not possible, or rather practical, to remember all of these. But yes, why not challenge myself to come up with the earliest memories of Christmas? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. Yes, the earliest memory was I got ill. 25th of December. On the night, I got ill. I was in high fever, I was vomiting, probably I had dysentery also. And someone told me about a doctor who is a really good consultant for the child's, and in a matter of 2 days I was just fit and fine. Anyways, I used to cry whenever I used to get ill. They used to say, my parents used to say, hey, come on, it's okay. Then the next is when, since this used to be a time when the vacations were about to be given, and we used to be quite excited because this was not just the time of vacation but also some relief, respite from the examination and burden just before exams used to be over. And this was the time when no one can put pressure on me about why am I not studying. I get used, I could do the things I like the drawing, sketching, listening to music, or the playing. It was fun. Yeah. So I remember the school authorities were firing crackers and said us Merry Christmas. Then another in which I made a poster along with my friends in the school, and they were exchange of cards. I seriously loved that time when you actually used to dedicate a card to a person you love or like, appreciate, or secretly pass on that card to your crush. I've done that, seriously, on the way to the tuition and the schools, and our wordings didn't used to be like that because we used to say, hey, Merry Christmas, there's something for you. Nothing written. And now it doesn't make sense as I turn back and think, hey, what I did about that. Does it matter? No. Then there's one Christmas in which I was going to the tuitions, and that time we didn't used to have much time, and there was a parade coming from the other side. We said hello to Santa and he gave me a sweet. Yep. Then the next in which during the Christmas time we were working upon some trash cleaning and ready to sell off those scraps that were occupying much of the space on the roof. And that time channel we didn't used to have so many options in our TV, so that catching of signal from the adjacent cable lines was a big deal for us that time, because we I won't say we were not actually able to afford that, but it was more of restrictions on us because my parents were personally very much skeptical about my studies, that it will hamper it, and they were true to very much extent. And because of this discipline that I'm standing today, and I can realize what is good for me, what is bad for me. And then yes, I had visited a church that time and bought a small memento. It was kept for around 3-4 years, and now I think it's been destroyed. And then uh, me along with my brother, yes, we were seeing the Disney reels that time, and had visited one of his friends, and it was raining and really cold spell that day, and it was, I still remember the wave of cold air, and our mother had said to take up those mufflers, and we denied her offer because we thought we didn't look so cool. Yes, it's true. And we regretted all the way long while we were reaching to his home. And he said, "Hey, you came in this weather?" He said, "Yes." And the next year, we were playing the mystery games on our laptops, and it was fun. We used to be alone, and hey, that used time. Where are we standing today? I wish we could just have a time alone. And then for few in one of the Christmas Eve, me along with my wife, we were in Shimla, and it was an entirely different experience because for the first time in my life, on this day of uh, Christmas, we were actually able to see the snow, something special, and it's been witnessed in the style of British, because it's the Britishers' way of celebrating, and it's all the Britishers' influence in the Shimla. And then this year, we had visited the Indirapuram Habitat Center and the DLF Mall of India. There's so much rush, but anyways, some things are worth doing on that day itself. Doesn't matter if there is some little rush on the higher side. You'll enjoy and remember and recall that moment only on the days to come. Like I have just described so many things, it might not have been felt special that time while I was living into it, but today I can recall because it was something different. So that is all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.